It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning. We'll also be dipping in briefly to check out what stories are trending away from Nigeria on the foreign scene, that is. But back here, we begin, of course, here at home with The Nation. Now, The Nation is leading with politics, more intrigues from the main opposition, the PDP. It's saying Wike's camp slams Atiku over divide and rule in the PDP. Governor tightens hold on Rivers chapter. We're restoring rift, says Jibrin. Of course, more and more controversies there, talking about the lingering rift between Atiku and Governor Wike. Now to this Nigeria, still on the PDP reconciliation moves. Pressure, it says, mounts on Iyorchia Ayu to quit. With top positions in the north, it will be difficult to campaign in the south. Well, that's an analyst there, but party is said to be optimistic that issues will soon be resolved. All right, we'll get to talk about that during the course of the review at this time. Let's check out Abuja Inquirer now. Tribunal ruling, APC, PDP trades blames hold Ayu responsible for AMAC loss. That's the Abuja Municipal Authority Council there. Now, PDP youth are said to be staying their hold the PDP chairman Ayu responsible for AMAC loss. APC hails the BVA machinery. Abuja natives warn of unrest. That's the Abuja Inquirer. Now, over now to Mike for more reviews.
Let me, on my table right now, I have the Punch newspaper. That's where we begin from on this side. It says, no going back on Buhari's impeachment. Aggrieved lawmakers are saying this. That's what you see on the front page of the Punch newspaper. From there, let's go to the Daily Times. Excuse me. Daily Times says, Sanusi to youths, ask questions, demand answers from public officers. Says, I'll continue to speak to build Nigeria. That's what it's on the front page of the Daily Times. And then let's go to Leadership newspaper. Leadership says, as Commonwealth Games end, Nigeria's athletes bring incredible joy to nation in distress. Team Nigeria breaks jinx, wins elusive women's 4x100 meters relay hold, and Amusom makes history, wins 100-meter hurdles title. That's what the leadership there says. And it's really a time of glory for Nigeria on the tracks. From there, let's go to the Business AM. He says global airlines fancy profits in 2023, but outlook gloomy for Nigerian carriers. Well, all around the world, there has been a high demand for more people to travel from experience of COVID-19. But here in Nigeria, the story is different from the outlook. Policy people certainly welcome that. Daily Trust is next. Call data costs to double as federal government invokes new telecom tax. And telcos others kick, say policy unfair and ill-timed. Why Communication Minister opposed proposed exercise. We're consulting on implementation. Finance Minister is saying this. That's what you see on the front page of the Daily Trust. Then the last one on my table right now is Nigerian News Direct. And it says, oil revenue shortfall, experts fault governor's 20% VAT or VAT proposal.
All right. Let's check out more papers at this time. Still in Nigeria, Business Day is next, and it says oil theft, spokes operators deepens under investment. Business Day there. Daily Independent, 20 trillion naira ways and means middle CBN's price stability mandate, but still an outlook on the state of the economy. CBN's role there as Apex Bank still being reviewed. The national economy is next. Revive industries to save economy from collapse. Revive industries to save economy from collapse. Experts tell the federal government. That's on national economy. Finally, in Nigeria, Blueprint, an exclusive report, it says, on MDA's capital projects being stalled over non-release of 2022 budget. That's on the Blueprint. Away from Nigeria, we have the national daily there from the Middle East. Egypt leads truce talks as Gaza strikes continue. Egypt leads truce talks as Gaza strikes continue. Finally, at this time, it's Financial Times. West's alarm rises over deepening ties between Russia and Turkey. Of course, the Middle East remains in the news, and of course, as it continues to seek partnership from Europe, especially this time around Russia. There, of course, Russia, Turkey, deepening ties between Russia and Turkey. West raises alarm over deepening ties between Russia and Turkey. Gentlemen, that's what we have.
They are saying Turkey as the sick man of Europe. You know, they used to, in the 19th century, Turkey was called the sick man of Europe because when there was any conflict, there was always Turkey there. Yeah. Turkey was always there. Maybe that's the kind of thing we are seeing again with Turkey and Russia creating problems for the NATO alliance.
For the rest of Europe.
And by the way, they've changed their name from Turkey to Turkey.
Okay, Turkey,
so now,
right.
now they are called Turkey. They apply to the United Nations, you know, to be recognized as Turkey instead of Turkey.
Well,
so and it's been approved. So there's been a lot of publicity going on. Letting the whole world know our names have changed. We're now Turkey.
Right, but then their stance on critical issues
remain
doesn't
the same.
appear
the
to
same
change.
People, the same
What's
ideology. Yeah.
What's in the name change? Well, but back home now, I think it was on Punch saying that they would. That's the opposition lawmakers at the National Assembly saying they will still press on with their bid to impeach President Buhari. Of course, that has also sprung up a lot of reaction. Some saying, how much good will that get? Why are they speaking now? Okay, fine. Some say they may just be speaking now, but even though they may know that their plot may not be successful, the fact that they are speaking now with one voice condemning, the state of things in the country and how the Buhari administration has handled them, of course, that still remains topical. We spoke earlier about the dissatisfaction growing this time from the stance of the governors who went to meet the president earlier last month, specifically saying they were not happy with the way the economy was being run, and they also proffered some recommendations. Now the lawmakers are saying if the Senate president, evades that plot, they will in turn seek to unseat him. That's Ahmed Lawan himself. Another interesting story there.
Twist to the story. But the whole thing itself, as I see it, is just for effect. They just want to keep it on the front burner that they are not happy with the president, and that they feel that the more they do it, the more they try to put the ruling party in a bad light. And it actually works for them because they feel that they have a lot of instances to show, especially among Nigerians, that there's real hunger in the land, there's pain in the land, there's a sense of civic failure in the country. So it is this old-time opposition politics that we are seeing.
Another interesting perspective was, okay, for the lawmakers to be coming now with this kind of stance, it also says a lot and buttresses the current insecurity, especially in the nation's capital, that has been in the news, with unpalatable reports, diners, enjoying a good time at an eatery, and then there was that report earlier on, I think it was last week or over the weekend, 2 weekends ago, where they were robbed right there, in an eatery. The cars were stolen, phones were stolen, and now someone said even the lawmakers are not driving around with their entourages anymore, but even going about in car hire services, just to underscore that situation.
The reality is that sometimes we need to take out politics. APC, PDP, LP, whatever the thing is. Let's sit down and look at the issues. The point there is this call for impeachment may only be seen as a metaphor to the realities of what an average Nigerian is passing through. Whether members of APC or members of PDP or members of all the other political parties are feeling the same thing. We are all Nigerians first before we became, or they became, I'm referring to politicians, before they became this political members of this party or the other party. So this is beyond the issue of politics.
So how far it will go?
They are realities. Whether they know, okay, we are opposition, we don't have the numbers, a two-thirds majority of the two houses of assembly, two National Assembly chambers put together to create a two-thirds majority to impeach the president. They may not have that, but they have made their points known. That's why I'm saying it. They're using it as a metaphor to reflect or to paint the picture of the realities.
Current state of things.
Abuja,
right.
the residents in Abuja, if you call right now, they talk about how everyone is becoming so conscious of security, conscious of everything,
Right.
is from kidnapping to robbery that you talked about to all of those things. You know, so these are the things, and I believe that whether politics or no politics, those are realities Nigerians are faced with.
Absolutely.